Alright, so tonight on SVU, this is a good one. Conversion. After a young woman is raped by a member of her church group, Barbara argues that the First Amendment doesn't entitle a person to break the law. That's what I mean too, right? See, I'm not trying to break the law when I go out and go to the movies, or I go to get something to eat or drink, or buy stuff from the grocery store or whatever, go to the restaurant. Because again, I don't expect that, do you? Right? To have sex with anyone in the bathroom is not normal unless the girl feels pressured that you don't want her to have sex. Now, here's the problem with that, Tim. No. Consent of a 19-year-old is legal. The Bible never said or gives a definition of what marriage is, except for one thing: two shall be one flesh. Right? That means what? Sex. Did Adam and Eve wait for God to write a little marriage certificate before they became one flesh? No. Did God say, well, do this little ceremony, again, with your mother or father, right, involved, right? And then you're married? No. All it says is two shall be one flesh somehow. Well, if you're an adult, you know that involves what? Sex. But there's another thing. There's another side of that. Consensual sex, right? That means the girl has to be sold according to what laws? American law. The law of the country. Peter don't tell you you can go outside the laws of your own government, right? I told you that before too, right? You gotta play by the rules your government sets up. Now, yes, they define legal marriage as you going down to the courthouse, paying the fee, and then you're legally married. That's because the church no longer performs weddings, gay people, where you have to do a ceremony in the church anymore to get legally married. That's something additional to, right? Get married in the church is up to you and your church, by the way. You make a payment to your pastor instead of the court, right? But he also includes the court documents he has to file when he charges you the fee, by the way. That's when you're married. Now, then you do what is called, again, finishing the marriage or completing the marriage, which is the sex act itself, right? Right. But here's the thing. If you do not complete the sex act, right, it's then considered annullable, meaning it didn't happen at all. Right. Now, this is another thing. This judge has "In God We Trust" in his courtroom, right? Which is what? Favoring a religion, right? Now, bias means what? If you're religious, right, and you go into court, right, you're not supposed to be biased towards someone who's not religious, right? Either. Now, like I said, right, yes, Christmas is a great holiday to the Christians and all this, that, and the other, but they can't really guilt trip you into celebrating it either. If you don't, right? That's a problem too sometimes at Christmas, right? You make people who don't want to celebrate it, right, either have to come up with their own little holiday. The Jews had theirs beforehand. It's called Hanukkah, right? Anyway. And they're all around the same time because we don't know when Jesus was specifically born.